Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. I was on YouTube watching one of my favorite YouTubers and she had a taffy apple and I was like, dang, I haven't had a taffy apple in like 4 years because I've been vegan for 4 years. Caramel is not vegan. So I was like, you know what, it's fall. Vegan's not missing out, period. So what did I do? I made a taffy apple. If you want to see how I achieved this apple, this taffy apple, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. Also, don't forget the link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get to it. I'm gonna make a standard taffy apple, you know, like the Affy Taffy or whatever it's called. So it's normally coated in peanuts. So I got these expensive peanuts, like what the heck? And I'm chopping them pretty fine, but like they weren't perfect because for what? But I wanted to make sure that they would fit onto the apple and not be awkward. So, you know, I diced them up. I also used a pretty sharp knife. This wasn't hard to do, just in case like you've never did this before. It's not hard to chop up some nuts, okay? And then I put them on this little plate because I knew I'll be rolling the apple around later. I wanted to make it easy for myself. Here's what they look like. That's about the size that I got. Okay, I took this cute little Pyrex bowl that would be safe for the microwave. And I took these cocoa milk, coconut milk caramels. Okay, I found these on Amazon. I'll have them linked in the description box. They came individually wrapped. And when I saw them on Amazon, I was like, okay, bet I'm just gonna microwave these and see how it goes. So there almost wasn't a video because I was like, if this doesn't melt, what am I gonna do? But they did. So I unwrapped them. I didn't count how many came in there, but I used the entire package. I imagine that you can, I only got one apple out of this, but like, I don't need no more than that. Okay. But I imagine if you use smaller apples and you can, you know, get more than that. I took my favorite oat milk from Trader Joe's, also my favorite plant milk, but not only that, I wanted a fattier milk because of what I was gonna ask it to do. I imagine you could use any plant milk, but you can't just put the caramels in there ashy, okay? You can't do that because you're gonna have a problem, okay? So you have to have something in there. I don't recommend water. Use a plant milk to help it be in there with it and melt. And typically it's heavy cream, but we can't have that. Okay, so oat milk it was. I'm putting in the microwave in 30-second intervals because you don't want to do it all for 2 minutes because you're gonna be looking stupid. Don't do that. Okay, so 30-second intervals. I'm showing you how it was, y'all. So this is candy. Okay, it gets hotter and hotter, so just be careful. Okay, you see I splashed it on my little finger. It's hilarious that I'm a musician because I'm so clumsy. Like honestly, I can't believe I have to rely on my hands. Okay, it started to get real bubbly and it kept melting. Maybe if I were to do this again, I would use a whisk. It's not completely necessary because the caramels are gonna be covered up and it's gonna go on top of an apple, but I did have these little like clumpy things in there, so I decided to add more milk to it. This is completely optional. I also did not even list this on the recipe when I put it up, you know what I'm saying? Completely optional, but I was like, you know, let me see what this do. Let's make it do what it does. And I kept doing this, you know, in, out, you know what I'm saying? And there we go. This was the last time. Watch what happens when I mix it. I got a little scared because I've never did this before, like ever. I did it with chocolate, but not with caramel, so I didn't know what was gonna happen. But baby, listen, call me the candy tear. Is that a thing? That's not a thing. Let's move on. Okay, so here's an apple. I took a Gala apple. Typically, I feel like it's a Golden Delicious. I hate Golden Delicious apples. They're so nasty. Or Granny Smith, which I didn't want that for my life. Okay, I took a Gala apple, one of my favorite apples. I removed the stem to the best of my ability. And then I took a skewer. I got these from the Asian market. You can get them from literally anywhere. A cooking skewer, and I broke it in half. And I'm gonna put it in the same place that the stem is, and I'm gonna push it down. Don't use the whole skewer. I think that's obvious, but you know, don't use the whole skewer, okay? And then I'm gonna coat it in the caramel. This was actually a little bit difficult to do. It did it. I sped through most of this because I'm right-handed, so it was blocking what I was doing, okay? But I just used it to coat it to the best of my ability. It was sticking, but you know, I thought it was gonna be easier than that, okay? And then I rolled it in the peanuts, which was also like, it got so messy, but trust me, I have never led you astray. It was bomb. Okay, I wrote in the peanuts, but I didn't have to get in there. Like I thought it would be more easy, you know, just 1, 2, 3. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I had to use my hands and really drizzle it on top. Also, like I put the caramel everywhere, like all deep in the little, I don't know apple anatomy, but you know the little part at the top, I put it in there all the way around. I put peanuts everywhere. And you also kind of want to work quickly because the caramel is still hot and movable, so it's moving. But when you do it and you put your mind into it and you put your back into it, you're gonna have your caramel apple. And that's period. Y'all, this made me so nostalgic because like I said, like I've been vegan for 4 years, so I haven't had a caramel apple in 4 years, and it's fall. And you know, fall is a really cozy time, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted a taffy apple and I got a taffy apple. It was so, so good. I also recommend putting it in the freezer or the fridge for a little bit to make it set, because the caramel is doing all type of stuff. Like it's kind of hot, you know, even though I did let it sit for a little bit, like it was a little feisty, you know, so put it in the fridge, freezer, let it set. But this brought back so many memories. It legit tastes exactly the same. Like it really did. Like that's how I remember it tasting. And I was like, ooh, period, Katie. So yeah, let me know if you try it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. Also, don't forget that the link to the detailed recipe is in the description box below. I also linked the caramels in the description box so you can go ahead and buy them if you want to try this recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.